Will you all now please be upstanding for the bridal party? Michael, do you give Deirdre's hand in marriage to David today?
Most certainly do.
Thank you, Michael. We shall begin. You may all be seated. Family and friends, a very warm welcome to you all on this day of gladness and happiness, as we gather to celebrate the wonderful, joyous occasion of the union in marriage of David and Deirdre. My name is Reverend Lorraine McCarthy. I am an interfaith minister, and it is my absolute honour to be asked to officiate today's unique ceremony, planned in collaboration with this lovely couple. David and Deirdre's love is the heart and soul of this ceremony, and your presence here today to witness this is very precious to them, and they thank you for being part of their celebration. Deirdre and David, your worlds have been truly enriched by family and friends. On your paths, your lives have been intertwined with loved ones who have departed. We remember especially today Patricia Carroll and family, relatives and friends of all present. They have spoken to your lives in the language of love. I invite Deirdre to come forward to light the candle in honour of their dearly departed. We take a moment to pay tribute to our dearly beloved who are no longer with us in body, those who dwell in a special place in our hearts, in the memories of joy-filled moments and the days we held each other up on our journey together. For the gifts they shared with us that are intrinsic to who we are. We remember, we give thanks. The light of our love lives on. Thank you, Deirdre. David and Deirdre have chosen a unity candle enhancement to their ceremony. I now ask you to send light to our couple in the silence of your heart as we begin our unity candle ceremony, a symbolic representation of the light of love that has led to this moment of commitment. I invite Caitlin and Michael to come forward to light David and Deirdre's individual candles. Caitlin and Michael, as you light the outer candles, these represent David and Deirdre's unique lives as individuals from separate families. As the flames of each candle rise upwards, they signify the light passed to each of you by your families. Thank you very much. You can take a seat now. Thank you, Michael, and thank you, Caitlin. At this point in the ceremony, we will listen to a reading that touched the hearts of Deirdre and David. I ask Peter to come forward to read.
Okay, so how you doing, folks? I actually have an amended version here, which we'll go to, which is better. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken.
Thank you, Peter. Magic in the ordinary. The build-up to Christmas is an exciting time for the young and the young at heart. Just for a moment, I will take you back to December 11th, 2010. Many teenagers were gathered at a disco in Dundalk and, as the story goes, eyes met across a crowded room. Actually, the girl in this story had only eyes for one boy. And after some time, she caught his attention. For the rest of the evening, they were oblivious to the dancers, even to the music, enveloped in the bubble of the first flush of love's young dream. Their first date was a stroll round town through a picture-perfect wintry scene of the frozen-over fountain and frosty, glistening footpaths, a magical wonderland for two. When she lost her balance on the ice, His was the hand that held hers, a fairy tale prince, always there to support and reassure. As the Disney movie reminds us, this was a case of a dream is a wish your heart makes. How sweet. Now, you could be forgiven if you thought I had mistaken my script for a trailer for a Christmas film. However, that too really is how the love story of David and Deirdre came to be. Now, 10 years later, here is a few snapshots of what has happened in the intervening decade for our lovely couple. Together, they sat the dreaded leaving cert and celebrated their debs. Then it was college, work, and the highlight of buying their first home together. It was in the kitchen of their home while Deirdre prepared one of her delicious vegan dinners for David. He invited her to dance round the kitchen with him. As they twirled in time to the music, he stopped in his tracks and lo and behold got down on bended knee in front of his beloved. Thereupon he proclaimed his undying love for her and asked her to be his life partner in marriage. And in the manner of the best fairy tales, Deirdre was thrilled to say yes, not just to the dress, but to a lifetime of partnership with each other. To date, that life has been busy between work and shared hobbies for Deirdre and David. Together, they watch movies and TV shows, travel and enjoy the great outdoors. Trips to see Newcastle United play have been fantastic, as David is a massive fan. Deirdre enjoys cooking amazing vegan meals, and David likes playing guitar. For them, there is magic in the ordinary. This magic is created from a mixture of ingredients. Deirdre's appreciation of David's gifts of caring, kindness, always being there for her, along with his quick wit, charm, and intelligence. She has total trust in David, whom she describes as her rock, her partner, and best friend. In turn, David is honoured to know that in the best of times and on tough days, Deirdre is right by his side. She is truly dependable, caring, extremely funny, and wonderfully weird. How wonderful it is to be here with you, David and Deirdre, as you are about to formalise your commitment in marriage. Today is the 10th anniversary of your decision to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Such a perfect moment for your heart's wishes come true, to be united for life as you make your wedding vows. This moment is a celebration of your achievements so far and a public proclamation of your marriage in the company of those you hold dear. So it remains for me, on behalf of all present, to wish you every blessing. Relish this moment, your magic space, where all your love and joy embrace. When your special dreams are now come true, united in love and all you do. We wish you a happy ever after, full of joy and heartfelt laughter. Catching each other when you fall, two as in one, in love, may you have it all. Earlier, Caitlin and Michael came forward and lit Deirdre and David's individual candles. To continue with the Unity Candle ceremony, I now invite Deirdre and David to come forward to light their Unity Candle. Together, please light the Unity Candle, representing the joining together of you as one in marriage. True love is a sacred flame that burns eternally, and no one can dim its special glow or change its destiny. True love gives with open heart, and true love conquers fear. True love makes no hard demands, it neither rules nor binds, and true love holds with gentle hands the hearts that it entwines. Deirdre and David are now holding hands and looking at each other as they are about to exchange their wedding vows. As you do, I ask you to look at one another and remember this moment in time. Now you should say a few words that take you across a threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband, this is my wife." David, I'm going to get you to go first, okay? So, do you want to hold the microphone? Or do you not? No, it's okay. So, hi, David.
I, David, hereby state that I have read and I understand the list of civil impediments to marriage, and I solemnly declare that I believe there is no impediment of kindred or affinity or other lawful hindrance to my proposed marriage with Deirdre.
Okay. Deirdre, that's where you were out there.
I, Deirdre, hereby state that I have read and I understand the list of civil impediments to marriage, and I solemnly declare that I believe there is no impediment or kindred of affinity or other lawful hindrance to my proposed marriage with David.
Do you, David, take Deirdre to be your wife? Do you, Deirdre, take David to be your husband?
I do.
And now Deirdre and David will exchange their personal vows.
Deirdre, I'll never be able to express my feelings for you in writing, and I can only hope to show it in my actions in the future. But wherever this bouquet of clumsy words should fail, hopefully I'll avail it in my actions. 10 years ago from this day, I made the best decision of my life by asking you to accept me into yours. We've experienced so much together, from sitting down to study for our leaving cert as kids, to planning a budget for our first home more recently, and everything in between. From our greatest successes to our most severe challenges, you've supported me, loved me, and been my best friend through all of it. In the last decade, we've had an amazing journey together, and I'm just so excited knowing that today is really only the start. In the decades ahead, I promise to make you laugh and smile every day, and get treated to your library of laughs, to care for you and never take you for granted, as I know you've always wanted to be adored. I promise to support you in pursuing your dreams and follow you into the dark, and to be by your side and shoulder all your worries and hard times, and remind you of our problem-free philosophy. I promise to be yours until the stars fall from the sky, and that when I die, I'll die loving you.
So, 10 years ago you asked me to be your girlfriend, and I've invested 10 years of my life. We've made a lot of promises to each other over the 10 years, and there is a very special way that we do that when we make a promise. So I'm going to share. Thank you. I promise to be the best partner I can possibly be, to respect you, comfort you, make you laugh, and love you all my heart. I promise to always put effort into us, even when it's hard, and to never give up when it gets hard. I promise to be your best friend and the best wife as we embark on the next part of our adventure together. That's me.
That's gorgeous. Thanks so much. Now is the time for the rings, and I invite Andrew, our ring bearer, to please come forward with the wedding rings. Deirdre, you take David's ring, and David, you take Deirdre's ring. Wedding rings are a precious symbol of your commitment to each other and will always remain one of your most precious possessions. They are made circular to symbolise a life of love without end. Let these rings be a sign that love has a past, a present, and a future. David, please hold Deirdre's left hand and repeat after me. Take this ring as a sign of my love, and as a symbol of all that we share. And David, you can place the ring on. Now, Deirdre, you hold David's left hand and repeat after me. Take this ring as a sign of my love, and as a symbol of all that we share. And now you can place the ring on, Deirdre. Deirdre and David, please hold each other's hands. We will now carry out a traditional Celtic handfasting, one of the oldest wedding rituals in Ireland. In the Breton laws of ancient Ireland, when a couple declared their intention to unite their lives, the custom was to tie their hands together with a hessian ribbon so everyone would know of their intentions. At that time, the binding was the definitive symbol of the commitment of their lives to each other forever. It was visible for all to see, and this did, in fact, give rise to the expression, tying the knot. As we bind your hands together today, Deirdre and David, we bind your hearts together in this beautiful and memorable place. Just as a knot gets stronger with pressure, so too may your commitment get stronger with the passing of time. I invite Alan to come forward with the ribbons. The colours chosen have special meaning. Red represents passion, strength, lust, and fertility. Blue means tranquility, patience, devotion, and sincerity. And yellow stands for charm, confidence, joy, and balance. Thank you, Ellen. The colours chosen are a true representation of the lovely, genuine couple Deirdre and David are, and the values they hold dear. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and always. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will work alongside yours to build your future. May these hands continue to build a loving relationship for all of your days. As your hands are bound together now, so your lives are joined in a union of love and trust. Banach tu in Gralat, I bless you in love. Before I pronounce you married partners, I have one more thing I want you to do. Your wedding day is one that seems to fly. It's a day filled with emotion, friends, rings, and dances. Many people remember how fleeting their own wedding day was. So I want you to take a few seconds to look into each other's eyes. You meet thousands of people in your life, and none of them really touch you. Then you meet one person, and your life is changed forever. Deirdre and David, we have witnessed you pledge your eternal love to each other here today. You have joined family and friends, you have exchanged rings, made your vows, and sealed these all with love, joy, and commitment. On behalf of all those present, and by the strength of your own love, it gives me great pleasure to say the words you have all been waiting to hear. By the power vested in me by the Irish state, I now pronounce you husband and wife. David, you may kiss your beautiful bride. just going to get inside first. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our wedding ceremony. I wish you all a wonderful evening celebrating with Deirdre and David. Will you all now please be upstanding for the bridal party? Thank you.